The state of the nation has been on a downward recurrent trend, with poverty and unemployment being the order of the day. Despite these, government is said to have worked tirelessly in reducing the rate of unemployment in the country. But how far have they gone in bringing about a better working environment for the populace, thereby improving the standard of living of citizens? As regards to these, individuals from various walks of life have come together to dialogue on the possible problems bedeviling the country and what might the solutions be. Speaking, the chairman, Senator Ahmed McCarthy, a former governor of Kaduna State, cited reasons why the country must experience a turnaround.
And what needs to be done and how it needs to be done will be done. So it revolves around good leadership. So 2023 is important. If we say we'll not do, it has to be before. We have a constitutional limitation that there must be election 2023. What we wish to be done now may not necessarily be done now. But it is important that in 2023, we usher in good leadership that can be responsive to all the needs of this country. Because of the divisions we have across this country, the fabric holding us is getting thinner and thinner by the day because of things which may have been done wrongly or things which have not been done by those who put in authority.
Other stakeholders made their contributions on the current state of the nation, noting that one of the ways forward is by restructuring.
In this country, for us to avoid the bleak future of this country, we have to restructure this country. But when we are talking of restructuring, we have to be very, very careful. Most of our establishment, our governors, former head of state, when they are talking about restructuring, they always like to discuss about statism. But in my own position, I believe statism will be more worse than the situation we have now as a country.
The idea of leadership. Oh, what Nigerian lacks is leadership. And I also love my brother, Peter Obi, always talking about giving out statistics. The rock behind my family compound in Abeokuta cannot be explored without getting to Abuja, because it's also on the exclusive list. I think the structure is also important. The structure is important. If you don't change the structure, like I once told some people, if you bring Jesus Christ as president and Muhammad as his VP, they will fail spectacularly. We are seeing how one single person is determining the fate of a party's convention. It's like we are running a monarchy in the pretense of a democracy. It's a feudalistic mentality.
Africans' unifying vision is freedom. And when they say freedom, it is not just about freedom as individuals. Freedom from want, freedom to make choices, freedom to pursue whatever endeavors of life they choose to. He talked about the fact that we must attempt to elect leaders who are not idealistic, but who are realist. All our leaders, or most of our leaders, not all, will speak in idealistic terms. But when it comes to the reality of execution, it's a different ballgame. Most of them are hollow. And we have lost it, not because people cannot cast vision. Very often they can cast vision. But when you task them to execution, translating this vision to tangible benefits for our people, you will see that they will fail flat.
Words have always been known to flow very actively when it meets the period of election, with individuals clamoring for a change. But what has been lagging is implementation. It happens to be the cry of the masses. Will this time be different? Hope is all that is leaned on. From Lagos, Emmanuel Olubobokun, KAFTAN Television.